Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best team possible for less than 250,000 MT here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 18,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Trying to hit 18K by the end of January. Certainly gonna be a grind. We need about 50 subs a day, so would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off at the point guard position, I am honestly really impressed by how this team came out, and we start off with a 42,000 MT Amethyst, the most expensive player, or actually one of the more expensive players on this team, but actually not the most. Admittedly, all three of these Evo cards, these Amethyst to Diamond Evos, their Evos are not super easy. 15 steals for Jordan Poole, but this card, when Evo'd at point guard, is absolutely phenomenal. 92 speed, 90 XL, 91 3-ball, decent finisher, very, very good defender with quality playmaking badges, good shooting badges, as well as very, very solid finishing, and then obviously very good defense as well, considering that's like his quote-unquote glitched ability from this New Year's resolution set. Just having a versatile defensive point guard who can also shoot the ball at a high level, shot create at a pretty solid level, and slash effectively for 42,000 MT just gives you an absolute steal of the deal to start off your team. The most expensive card in this team actually comes in at the 2, and it's this Austin Reeves. And the reason it's Austin Reeves is because of his duo. Plain and simple. Spoiler alert. Rui Hachimura is going to be the 4. Austin Reeves, next to a defensive point guard in Jordan Poole, Austin Reeves with his duo at 6'5", 6'6", wingspan, hot spots from nearly everywhere. He's got all the shooting badges he needs. Playmaking badge-wise, very solid as well. Defensive badges aren't great still, but at least he's got an 89 perimeter, 88 lateral, gold off-ball pass, pick dodger, silver challenger, bronze clamps, and glove. 95 3-ball, 75 driving. Now, honestly, he's basically as close to Devin Booker as a card will get in this game at the shooting guard position, but with a really, really good quick release, one of the best fades in the game in Pro 2, as well as the D-Book dribble style and overall solid SIGs. His shot creation ability is elite, and this gives you a really, really good offensive 1 and 2 in your starting lineup, as well as pretty capable defense because Poole is a pretty good defender. Speaking of defense, that's where we supplement in Rodman at the 3. Reeves not the best defender, add in some elite defense with Dennis Rodman, and we get an amazing option at the 3 with this Rodman. Also for 42K, 23 pointers with him, although he was not that hard to Evo, makes him a really, really good shooting wing, in addition to obviously an incredible defender. Super versatile defender, able to guard in the perimeter and the interior at an incredibly high level. And while the playmaking isn't insane, he's fast, he's an incredible dunker, and he does have gold blow by, a bunch of finishing badges. If you add drop stepper on him with the 95 standing dunk, that can be really good to attack mismatches as well. Rodman might be my favorite budget card in the game. I mean, he's right at the very top of the list. I love that Rodman card. And then at the 4, you go Rui Hachimura, who obviously has the duo with Austin Reeves. So you got to play them together, and Rui with his duo obviously becomes significantly better as well. +4 speed, excels, +3 speed ball, +6 3-ball, +4 interior perimeter, +5 lateral, +3 offensive, and +5 defensive rebounding. He gets silver anchor, didn't have anchor at all. Gets brick wall and gold, didn't have that at all. Hoff box top beast, Hoff vice grip, gold or Hoff corner specialist and volume shooter, silver or gold catch and shoot and claymore, silver slippery, bronze limitless range, bunch of finishing badges. It just soups this card way up. Obviously turns into a much more viable defensive card with his badges. Getting gold brick wall and silver anchor is absolutely massive. Really does turn this Rui Hachimura into a really good versatile option at the power forward position, because he's already got an awesome release, and then I really like what he can give you. For 10,000 MT, this duo, I understand AR is very expensive, but this duo together turns both these cards way better than they are as base cards, and really helps take them to the next level. And then we can surround it with a little bit more defense to cap off the starting lineup with this Mutombo. This starting lineup literally costs 220 of the 250,000 MT that we have allotted for our team, so keep that in mind. But this is about as good of a starting lineup as I think you could pretty much possibly imagine for this type of price point. It's got a shot creating point guard, an elite shot creating 2 who's an okay-ish defender, a incredible elite lock, and elite interior defensive center who can shoot the ball, and then a really, really good shooting power forward who's decent enough defensively. I think it's just an incredible all-around, honestly, starting lineup for this type of budget. And finishing badges on Dikembe are solid. Shooting badges are very, very good. And then defensively, he's great. His release is incredible. He gives you no playmaking, but he's huge. He's going to defend his butt off. He's going to dunk the ball at a very high level, rebound very well, and hit his open threes. And that's about all he's got to do. Now, off the bench, obviously with a starting lineup as expensive as ours, we have to cut some costs, but No better way to do that than a free bench point guard, Jalen Suggs, who is literally free, super duper easy to get to. I will include him, and I'm not including the 10K that it costs to buy this card if you want to buy him, quite simply because I think he's incredibly easy to get for free, so we're including him for free. Now, obviously, we're going to be using Franz Wagner as well. Got to take advantage of this duo. Gives you a bunch of really good Hall of Fame badges. Bunch of nice all-around stat boosts, including a +6 3-ball, +2 speed and excel, as well as speed with ball and a +5 ball handle. So overall, really, really nice to have that. He's already got Kyrie dribble style, which helps move super solidly. And while he's not an elite defender, overall, he's a really, really good card at the point guard position. At the 2, of course, like I said, is going to be that Franz Wagner, a 6'10" 2 guard with the ability to put the ball on the floor at a pretty high level. As well as defend okay and shoot the ball very, very effectively. Obviously has really solid shooting badges. Defensively, he's good, not insane, but he is big with 92 perimeter, 91 lateral, and he's a very good perimeter defender interior-wise. Going to be a lot better than most other shooting guards simply because of his size as well. Finishing-wise, doesn't have the best badges, but an 85 driving dunk is good, and though he doesn't have the greatest playmaking badges either, he does have D-book dribble style, which gives him at least some playmaking ability. An awesome dynamic duo that comes off the bench, and that gives us 2 dynamic duos for this squad already. Now, penny benching at this point, we got to go with Herb Jones at the 3. Obviously, just Mr. 3-and-D. That's all he gives you on the court, but you got guys who can shot create in Jalen Suggs and Franz Wagner. Herb Jones is here to shoot and defend. He's got great shooting badges, and he's a very, very good defender, and that is all he needs to do. He can dunk okay. He's technically got a okay-ish, a couple of decent sigs, LeBron's dribble style, but basically he's going to shoot wide open. He's going to defend. That's it. That's all he needs to do, and as long as he can do that very well, he becomes a really good card. Kmart is awesome when he is evoed. I think this card is budget Blake Griffin. He dunks the ball very well, can shoot his 3-ball pretty effectively as well, obviously with the shooting stat and badge boost. In addition to having Hoff, rebound chaser, gold anchor, brick wall, interceptor, post lockdown, all that type of stuff. Bronze movable, enforcer reaver, even gold big driver and blow by. Versatile defensive stats, very good dunker, like I said, very good speed for a power forward, and with the ability to guard in the interior as well with that anchor badge and everything. I like Kmart a lot at backup power forward. Again, backup center, we got to go with the cheap option, so unfortunately I'm going Mitchell Robinson instead of Nick Claxton. Claxton's a little better, but Claxton would put us over budget. This team literally comes in at just under 249,000 MT, so barely cracks that 250K MT price point that I said is obviously the parameter of this video. Mitchell Robinson is the final player as backup center. It's just a shooting big who's good on the interior. Very good release. Obviously super good on the interior. Slow, but a very solid way to cap off this squad. And as a whole, it's a really good team for 250K MT. I think we've done a really good job of utilizing duos because Reeves, Rui, Suggs, and Franz are much better with their dynamic duos than they are as base cards. And then you got the Evo cards all across the lineup as well with Poole, Rodman, Mutombo, Herb, Kenyon, Mitch. It's basically Evo cards and duos almost entirely making up this lineup, and for good reason. They're the best value cards in the game for a budget player right now. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.